Hello everyone, Benderton here with another informational Hero Siege video. Today we're going to cover Amun-Ra, how we get to him, and what is he going to give you, and how do you manage to beat him to get that loot. So first off, before we go to Amun-Ra, you're going to need two things. First, you're going to need a Karakin key, and this is going to get you into the Karakin Hollow, which is in Pyramid level 1. The other thing that we're going to need is an Ankh of Eternal Death. This is the key to enter the Tomb of Amun-Ra. And this is a crafted item. What you're going to take and do is you're going to take 20 of the Scrolls of Ra, 1 Torch of Shadow, and 2 Enchanted Sigils, and combine them in the crafting cube. Okay? Once you've gotten those things, you're going to head to the Karakin Hollow at Pyramid Level 1. So we're going to head over here real quick, hop on in. As you can see under the name there, it had the key requirement for Karakin Hollow. This is not like your standard dungeon keys. There is only this variant of a single key. Now, as you go through and kill enemies in here, what you're going to notice is they have a chance to drop the scrolls of Amun-Ra, so that you can make more of the keys. So as you saw there, I just picked up a scroll of Ra. It is recommended to go through and kill off all the enemies in here. Okay? So in the dungeon, you're going to see another dungeon, and it is the Tomb of Amun-Ra, and you'll see that it requires an Ankh to enter. So we're going to hop in here. I'm going to show you the lead up. As you go forward, a number of enemies will spawn. You just have to kill these guys off. They're not too terribly difficult. Pop all these guys here, nothing major. And then as we go forward, you'll see Amun-Ra spawns. And now the fight begins. So as the fight with Amun-Ra starts, he's going to start by casting Crushing Meteor. This is going to drop 3 large meteors that all break into 5 smaller meteors. This does a fair amount of damage, and while you should try and avoid the main meteor, you could take a hit or two from the smaller meteors and probably survive. So the next ability he's going to hit you with is called Decaying Wall. These slow-moving mummies will pan across the screen from all 4 directions with gaps in between them. You want to make sure that you don't hit these guys. As you can see, it hurts pretty bad when they hit you. So avoiding them is highly advised. Teleporting over them is a very good strategy for getting away from these guys. Next up, he's going to cast Corrupted Sarcophagi, and this is going to spawn 6 sarcophagi on the map that spawn minions. These aren't terribly difficult, not super dangerous, but they can get in your way when he's casting Decaying Wall, so you do want to get them out of the way quickly so as not to cause problems with some of the other mechanics that he casts. Next up, we have Amun-Ra's Curse, and this is going to put an 8-second debuff on you that at the end it deals 80% of your life in damage and leaves a debuff on you decreasing your resistances by 100%. This can be prevented by running to one of the 2 red pools towards the bottom of the screen when the debuff gets on you. It's very important to get this cleansed off quickly, otherwise you're going to take a lot of damage and be very susceptible. Once you get him to about 30%, he's going to initiate his first phase change and send you over to the Shade of Toth. And he has a bunch of crows that circle that have these red beams connected to them. You don't want to get hit by those beams. They hurt pretty badly, and the crows themselves actually do a significant chunk of damage as well. Burn him down, take the portal back, and continue the fight with Amun-Ra, this time with a new ability, Unholy Voltage. This drops a line of electricals that fall from the sky, and they follow you as you move up and down. You need to move side to side, left and right, to prevent them from hitting you. Other than that, this phase is exactly the same as the first phase. Now, once you get Amun-Ra down about half, he's going to send you over to the next phase against an enemy called Shade of Sobek. And he's not really dangerous. He just spawns a bunch of small alligators in rapid succession. You just need to DPS them down. He opens the portal, sends you back out. He's kind of a DPS check at this point, because if you can't kill his enemies fast enough, you're not going to get past him. Now, once you get sent back over to Amun-Ra for a third time, you're just back into the same abilities he was using before. Nothing really has changed here. Just be mindful, go ahead and get him burned down, and at about 25% health, he's going to send you out to the third phase. This time you go up against the Heart of Ra, and what's going to happen is all of these minions around the heart are going to spawn. Now, if the minions are still alive, the heart is immune to damage. Once you defeat the minions, the heart is then susceptible to damage. And after you have killed the heart, it sends you back out to Amun-Ra, but Amun-Ra is now at 1 health. And you just need to hit him once, collect your loot, and there you go. And there you have it, the Amun-Ra fight, broken down step by step, piece by piece. Yes, there's a fair amount of mechanics, but I have no doubt that you will go through, take it slowly, focus in, and you will get this boss down and get that loot for yourself. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it has been informative, and I hope it helps you guys get this boss down. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff. And check me out live at Twitch, twitch.tv/Benderden. You can go ahead and come by, hang out, ask questions, talk to me in real time, or leave a comment in the video if you would like. Thank you guys again for watching, and as always, game on.